All right, guys, welcome to season 1, episode 19 of The Hate Napkin. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your co-host, Arik. I am joined today by our lovely co-host, Garrett. No, he's not here yet. Again. No, Garrett. Co-host Garrett couldn't make it. There's not baseball. I don't think there's Tuesday night football. I don't know what his excuse is. Maybe it's Tuesday night bocce ball.
Maybe he hates us.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, you can see why I've been single for so long. I can't take a hint. He hasn't been here for 16 episodes. Okay, well, he's not here tonight, but joining us is our special guest star, the singular Paul Lind of the show, Center Square, Carla from Burnt Korn, Alabama.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Carla. Carla is she works at the, what is it? The local Rushes? No, the local Sonic. She's the manager of the local Sonic and the editor of the Burnt Korn Gazette. Close?
No, I'm not, but nobody cares.
Well, you got that right. Okay, we're also joined by sound engineer Pauly from Bali, who's joining us, expatriate somewhere out there in Southeast Asia. And our sponsor, major sponsor still, we haven't been told otherwise, is Regal Prints. For all your advertising needs in the Midlands, Columbia, South Carolina. And Carla from Burnt Korn has been fielding all of the info at thehatenapkin.com mails, letters, emails, correspondence. That's info at thehatenapkin.com. Reach into the grab bag there, Carla, and see what you find today.
I got an email from Kevin in Wisconsin.
Nice.
He says, what I hate. I've got one for you. I know everyone hates spam emails, but it seems like no matter how hard you try to bomb them into the spam folder, they keep popping up. But then you see a tiny print at the bottom of the email, a little thing that says unsubscribe. So like an idiot, I click on it, go through the myriad of choices they have to try and trick you into keep getting shit from them. When Eureka, you find the one marked stop all emails. So you hit send, feeling all smug and self-satisfied. What do? They send a fuck you email telling you that you've been unsubscribed, but it'll take up to 30 days for the emails to stop. Christ on a cracker, people. Nothing says fuck you like unwanted spam email for like a fuck you from the spammer.
Kevin in Wisconsin.
That's great.
Which I think it's interesting, of course, that we have a reader from Wisconsin talking about spam. Of course, all spam is made just a little west there in Austin. I think it's Austin, Minnesota, the big spam plant. So, of course, spam leaks across the border into the dairy state all the time. I actually wonder where that term came from, spam. Does anybody know? It's like, what can we call disgusting, unwanted emails? We'll come up with the worst meat you can think of. So somebody probably proposed like rotten roast beef. Oh, I got another rotten roast beef. And then some guy was sitting there with his lunch going, no. We're going to call that spam, man. That's definitely
I'm
spam.
Scottish. We just call it haggis.
That's right. You know what? Probably. Do they have a special word for it in any of the Asian countries other than spam? They're calling?
No, but I do not want to check Carla's haggis folder. That's for sure.
I don't want to check her rotten roast beef folder either. So in the first couple of weeks of this show, we've been checking our analytics on a daily basis. And it turns out I was kind of blown away by this. 5% of all of our listenership and viewership on YouTube comes from Germany. Women 50 and over from Germany. I'm not making this up, folks. You're secured.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, so you think they're into you, do you?
No,
yeah,
no,
right.
The Germans are very into analicus or whatever you just said.
Haggis. I think it was haggis. Anal haggis.
God.
All right. Well, speaking of which, we did get one other one. Info at thehatenapkin.com email in that Carla somehow missed today. Actually came in yesterday. It's from Inge in Leipzig. Inge in Leipzig sends us an email. Oh, and I guess the email is varmelker69@gmail.com. That's her email address. And she says, Dear napkin makers, I think I have conversation on behalf of all Germans when I say how much hearty message resonates with all German speakers. And above all German people admire Carla of Burnt Korn, Alabama. But not those naughty guys with their ass and anus jokes. They are crazy goblins and should be euthanized like starving street dogs. All right, Inge, Jesus, a little harsh there. Carla and his butter churn are the personification of hatred. She is my hero, and I believe in her collection of world-class coffee mugs. Can't wait to buy a Carla Glory Hole mug from your store of World Wide Web capitalism. She is also right. Bitter is best proverb. Excuse me. Can you help me? Can Carla stir the butter while she says to me over and over, I hate you, Inge. I hate you, Inge. For me, her butter churn would be top of the world. Feelings that are deep in my heart, Inge, Leipzig. P.S. Carla and Tinder, does it match? Oh, and I forgot the title of the email is the Glory Hole Carla is fan club best.
You made this up.
He had to have.
I swear to God, Inge Leipzig from it's vormelker69@gmail.com. Everybody, you can email Inge.
Inge, I will churn for you.
Do we have the butter churn? Can we do it? Should we we'll have to pull this off.
The butter churn's in the other room, but I do have a different mug tonight. This is the House of Blues on Sunset Strip. Because nothing says I went and listened to great music and all I thought of you was a shitty coffee mug.
Well, I'm telling you, that's I'm gonna have to bronze this letter here. But Carla, it looks like you've captured the hearts and minds of all Germanic speakers.
That's good.
Your hate is their love. All right.
These are my people.
We got Kevin in Wisconsin and Inge in Leipzig. All
There
right,
you
so
go.
there's a mailbag for you. Pauly, you got anything on the hate napkin tonight?
Yes. Alternate pronouns. People who want to go by a different pronoun. This is not your choice, people. There is only one first person pronoun, and it's I. And then I get to choose. If you have a mustache and a bald cap, I get to call you me. If your ass can't fit through the door or in the airline seat, I get to call you they. But you don't get to choose your own pronoun.
Pauly, I don't know if we can go there. That's a tough one these days. I think everybody gets to choose their own pronoun. Like, for instance, when I was creating the hate napkin Instagram account, it asked me for our pronoun, and I said it because we are a show, and
Right.
shows are in it.
Yes, so
But
there
that
are
was our
many-
choice. That was our choice. We could have said they, them. We could have said we, us. I think, listen, if you don't know their name, you shouldn't be talking about them. That's just gossip.
Listen,
Anyway.
I get it. Like this morning, I tried to make a pancake, and it turned out more like a biscuit.
I don't know who anybody is anymore.
You
That's
are
the
you.
problem. No pronouns. I am you. Yes, you are you. So
Right.
We can all agree. Wait, can we all just agree that as society goes through this deconstruction of pronouns, that you are you? I've had this conversation with my daughter. Language itself is a construct. She was telling me the other day, animals love. Animals can love. And I said, no, they can't. She said, well, you look, and she even looked up some scientific paper. I was like, yeah, but that's how you define love. I don't define love that way. That's how language works. A community has to agree on definitions. So also, I can't have pancakes because syrup gives me diarrhea.
Good to know.
All right. Thank you, Pauly. Well, at least we got that subject out of the way forever. Not bringing that one back up before the hate napkin parole board. Okay.
It could happen.
That's okay. Well, we made it to episode 19 before we got canceled. That's not. Nice. Speaking of which, on my hate napkin today, I guess this is just the episode where we all together lose all of our followers. When I was a kid, there was only, I don't know what else to say, but I'll call it the letter word. I'm putting the letter word on the hate napkin. When I was a kid, there was one letter word. That was the F word. That was it. And in the house, if somebody said the F word, that is the F word, we all knew what they meant. And if you were below the age of 18, you got whacked upside the head anyway. But there was no other letter words. It was just the F word. Today, this entire generation of teenagers, well, I love the fact that they really care about one another and the world being a better place. There's just, it's a conversation with my daughter goes something like this. Well, that A word called me a B word, and then he was thinking of calling me the C word, and he knew better than to call me the D word. And then so I F worded him. And I mean, it's A through Z. And I was like, and then one day she said something about somebody said the R word. I was like, the R word. And so now I'm afraid to even say it, because if you say what the word is, this generation explodes in a nuclear fashion. Oh, they said the word. They said the word. But it's out of context, in a vacuum, the word has no meaning whatsoever. But I'm afraid to say any of these words now. Besides, when she says the F word now, it's like, which F word? There's at least 2 of them. There might be 3 of them. She's like, no, the rainbow F word. And I'm like, oh my God. There's too many letter words. It's just too much. You can't say the word in a vacuum without everybody. But everybody knows you're going to get to a point where you say the C word, the R word, the D word, the Z word, the X word. And that's actually what it's going to mean. So you're going to have another term for the R word. You won't be able to say the R word anymore. You'll have to say the word formerly known as the R word.
I like combination curses, like conjunction curses.
Oh, like
you FD.
Like the GD word.
No,
FD.
like,
yeah.
no, I know what you mean. But I do. I like those too. My favorite one is like douche
Big
canoe.
guy.
It's great.
Yeah, well, no, my favorite, my all-time favorite nuclear swear is camel fucker. It's just, and really all these swear words, it's all about the sound. It's gonna have a hard K in it, or it's gonna feel like you just like, splashed in mud. That's gotta be the sound, like, bitch or fuck, or
right. And it should be an animal with humps too, so you can at least mimic the actual.
Like there's no chance that in any language larb is ever going to be a swear word. It hardly even belongs on a menu. It's like, how is larb a word? But larb could never become a swear word. It doesn't sound good.
I'll work on it.
So all of the B word, the C word, the D word, they all have you're gonna work it in somehow. You're gonna you larb muncher. But see, muncher has that satisfying sound in it.
It does.
Munch. Everybody, all the bad words have that sound to them. I don't know. I'm just tired of you can't say anything anymore, and I can't even say any of those words that I wanted to. I can't say them. I'm not allowed to anymore. We're all chained. Language is dead. Silence. Nobody has any thoughts on the blank word?
I don't know.
Right.
I'm afraid to say one accidentally.
Right.
Well, when you
Exactly.
say the letter, you make everyone think it. So it really is a useless thing to say the letter. Just say the word.
It kind of is.
Like a minced oath. When you say, gosh darn it, you mean God damn it. You just won't say it. We pretty much alienated even the 5% German women over 50 audience, I think.
No, don't say we, because they still love me.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were gonna say don't say we because of the pronoun. Carla, save us from ourselves, please.
Okay. Got one from the hate napkin dispenser.
Oh, excellent.
Okay, what do we got here? Just take one. Don't be greedy. There are many in here.
I feel like this is Karnak the Magnificent. People who shit talk whatever you got that is new. Oh. Either we lost her on audio or she's playing a
Or
practical
it's
joke.
it's her crappy new headset. It's her
Oh,
awful new
yeah,
headset.
it's her. Oh, that's right. She did. She bought this new headset and she's got new internet connection, a new computer. And so
It's all
Carla,
that crappy new stuff she bought.
so she got all this. She got crap. She got new headphones.
We
which
can
is
hear you
crap,
now. Yeah.
New
Okay.
computer, which is crap.
Oh, get off my ass. No, it's like, have you ever driven like a really shitty car for a long time and then you get a newer car, but it's not like brand new, but it's new to you and it's nice and you feel good. And then it takes one person to go, oh, those cars are just such pieces of shit. Or you buy a new house and they're like, this is it. It's just
Right.
this,
No,
it's so
that's-
small, you know? And,
right, exactly.
but
or you get, or somebody gets new headphones. Which, you know,
Exactly.
a nice pair of used headphones, and they go out while they're showing off their hate napkins.
okay, ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case.
Well, actually, I don't think, Carla, I don't think we actually said it. Can you show it to us again? Did I say it?
Yeah, you read it.
No. People who shit talk whatever you got that is new.
Yeah.
I like your new napkin dispenser, Carla. I think it's lovely. Even
Don't
if it's-
patronize me.
Even though it's didn't it come with a dent though?
It did.
Yeah.
It did, which was kind of appropriate because we all come with dents.
I like to take things on a case by case basis. Was it a specific car that you had that this happened, or you're just using it as an
I'm
example?
just saying it's like that. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I bought this horse. I bought a horse, and I rescued it from a guy that was going around with a killer wagon. And there was this gal down the road who raised these show horses that they were pretty, but they were all wilder than March hares and you couldn't ride them. And every time she would come over, she'd look at my horse and go, "Hey, ugly." Or she'd comment that he was cow-hocked, or she always had something bad to say about it.
Wait,
And
what's cow-hocked?
Cow-hocked, a cow-hocked horse is one where their back legs kind of turn in a little.
Ah, okay.
And
No, that's just mean. That's mean.
but
we're hateful here, but we're not
I
mean.
asked my mom one time and I said, "Why does she do that to me?" And she said, "It just makes some people feel better." And she goes, "Lesson is, when somebody gets something new," she said, even if it's not your cup of tea, she said, make over it, make them feel better about it, because it's the nice thing to do. And
Nice.
so that's what I've always done.
Okay, but can I see that House of Blues mugs again? Let's try this out. Hey, Carla, I heard you went to the House of Blues last week on the Sunset Strip. Is that a new coffee mug you got from them at their gift
What?
shop?
Why, yes, have blues will travel.
I think it's ceramic.
Well, it's not cracked.
There's no way we still have a sponsor after this week. But at the beginning of the show, regalprints.com, which serves all of your advertising and signage needs in the Midlands and Columbia, South Carolina, was our sponsor. I think we're now sponsored by House of Blues on the Sunset Strip.
Which probably isn't there anymore.
And we're sponsored by Spam, America's favorite meat. What is it? Is it meat? Is it meat?
Yes, it's meat.
But is it like, do they call it meat? Or is it more like particle board? You wouldn't call particle board wood, would you?
Well, you call OSB wood because it is made of wood.
Oh, look at that. The OSB word, huh?
Oriented strand board.
And then he called me the OSB word. All right. So there we go. I think please tell me that's a wrap. It's patreon.com/the napkin. Where if we made you, for every chuckle you had, every guffaw, drop a quarter in the bin.
Or $1.
You know what? Maybe we probably owe people money for this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, season 1, episode 19 took us deep into the annals of hay. See you next week. Oh, wait, see you next Tuesday.